Oh boy, everybody.
Hello? Anyone there? Anyone there?
Frank West back in action.
Hey, it's Otis. How are we, everybody? We want crunchy, says Brandolph. Someone listen to the new episode of Talking Simpsons. That is a really good episode. Oh my God, Talking Simpsons is going to be so exciting.
But this is our first look at the Dead Rising. I don't know if they had a name for this. The trilogy re-released and updated, as is the hot trend these days to update last-gen games for the current gen.
Yes,
But
yes.
the original Dead Rising, 10 years old.
Is it really?
We talked about it on our 30-2010 podcast a few months ago. Good. This storeroom looks exactly like Toys R Us. That's creeping me out.
Where's the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? We gotta find it.
How's our sound, everybody? Let us know. Brandolph hates Otis.
Otis is annoying. The camera guy's annoying. In fact, even though I worked at Capcom for 4 years, I got in despite being on the record, no pun intended, numerous months and years in a row of disliking this game because of not any specific thing, just the core mechanic of playing through multiple times, and people are in certain parts of the mall at different times, and you kind of have to make these decisions about who to save and where to be when. You have a 72-hour cycle, I think it is. It's like Majora's Mask in that regard, which also irritates the piss out of me.
Just for the record, we are starting about like 45 minutes in because there's the beginning, so there's a lot of tutorials. Plus, this is one of the best lines in the whole game that we're coming up on.
Is it?
Don't sneak up on me.
Brad was attacked. I located him
So
on the
yeah,
monitor.
I mean, it's been updated for PS4. Load times are way lower.
But this is the first time Dead Rising has ever been on a Sony PlayStation platform.
done
The original game.
All right, fine.
It's on PC as well now.
Yes.
Beautiful version
Come
for
on.
PC.
I'm the reason you just got hurt.
Yeah, I
Let me
saw
help.
like Tyler
No,
putting up
I
an
can't let
article
a
on
civilian
PC
do
Gamer's
that.
like,
That's
I'm
against
playing this in like
regulations.
2500
Yeah,
by
well, I don't
like
think they had
1080.
zombie-infested malls in mind when they wrote those regulations, kid.
Here we
Our
go.
Lord and Savior Frank West.
You know how to use this?
Kinda.
I do like
I've
that.
covered wars, you know.
There you go.
Night Dehumidifier said, anyone know about heavy metal? I've covered guars, you know.
But that does look really good.
Yeah, I mean, some of the
Sure.
NPCs have like kind of like a doll face, kind of like
after I'm
there's no
through helping
blemishes
you-
on you.
Oh, Dave.
You and
Nice,
I
Andrews.
are gonna have
One of
Look
my
at
favorite
it.
game intro.
Like, look at the textures on their hands.
Yeah,
are, like,
she's got
weird.
the
see where she
third
waxed her
degree
mustache?
burns on her hand. But yeah, this is man, 10 years ago. Jesus, it's kind of sending me back. This was the first big 360
It
game.
was.
Because like Gears was still a couple months away, or like a month away. Well, no, it was a few months away at that point.
I feel like I could reach out and find it. This is right there. We had up-resings of Gun and Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
And let's not forget Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah, at that point, at this like Chrome Hounds was out, and like a few other like digital games that were strong, like Geometry Wars and Mutant Storm Reloaded. But Dead Rising was this first big. It was also Capcom's first big introduction into next gen. Lost Planet's only a few months away at this point.
Here's the thing that's definitely improved over the last 10 years. So you're pulling up a gun, boom. Stop moving. Yeah.
But yeah, I actually don't know what all they improved. But I mean,
Oh, look at that. What's in that store?
being able to explore this mall with text you can read.
Dave is. You want me to point this out?
Yeah, careful.
Dave
It's
is
got
drinking his
Energy
Monster
drink.
Energy drink out of this very servat.
Because of course this is where this is the game that originated it.
That's right, Dave.
Yes.
That's Dave. Those are Dave's words. I'm not. Oh, it's on. Even though Dave refuses to show it to us. Let me see that face. Yeah.
In Japan, they're called minions.
They're called minions.
What?
Basically, I mean, Servbot's a localization game. Sometimes localization works for you.
Oh, here we go.
I remember this game pioneered small HD text as
Yeah.
Red Rock.
Was the first big. Hey, you guys didn't think about standard def.
Yeah, but we were more thinking about the game looking
Anyone
good
there?
in 1 year instead of last year.
But yeah, like if you didn't like, I tried super hard to get into it, I just couldn't. But the core idea of like you're trapped in a mall, zombies, and its technology finally allowed for the Dawn of the Dead thing with like, oh, let's have a giant mall full of zombies. The remake Dawn of the Dead was only 2 years old at this point, so it was still in people's minds. And at this point, the idea of having this many characters on screen at one time was also kind of like, oh, neat.
We have Montel Williams in the chat. He said this game pretty much forced me to buy a new TV.
Yeah.
And it's probably a good thing to showcase in light of Sony's recent announcement of the PS4 Pro and HDR compatibility and 4K compatibility. And I see a lot of people like, fuck, it's not worth it. I don't have a 4K TV, but you probably will someday, and the PS4 will probably be the system that's around. Why not future-proof your console? Not a bad thing. Does anybody actually prefer standard definition? I can't even imagine.
It's just it's one of those forced upgrades of like no one asked for this, and you just want to sell us something, so you're going to make it kind of hard not to upgrade.
But I think they did ask for that. Like, if PC gaming is on the way
yeah,
up.
But that's why. But that's why I buy consoles, is so I don't have to deal. I deal with this every 5 years.
I would argue that
and not every 2.
This should have been supported in the outset, but like it's kind of hard to ignore 2 years in. And basically 4K TVs will get cheaper once there's more things that are in 4K. The consumer will benefit. But there's no way the original game was this was 2006, Moan for Stallone. There's no way this ran at 60 frames a second.
I don't think.
I don't think the original did. I think that's for this one.
So like, do you remember? Was there like, would there ever be moments where there were so many zombies on screen, Dave? Where like
Never really chugged.
It never chugged?
Not that I can remember. I mean, even like when you're underground in the garage and you're driving your car through zombies, like even then it's still decent.
The zombie genocider.
Yeah.
The full Amish played through this on an old CRTV.
Oh,
I didn't
boy.
know what anyone was saying until years later. Holy shit! Now this sounded a bit. It's all about yours.
It's whisper quiet.
You got all that zombie juice from one bag of zombies?
It is odd that like, out of the 3 of us on this stream, the person who knows the most about this game didn't work at Capcom.
Well, I've reviewed them all since 2.
If our buddy Greg was here, Greg wrote a huge article on Capcom Unity back, maybe a year or so ago about the Zen act of playing this game, and it's one of the more thoughtful pieces ever written about Dead Rising.
Yeah,
and the comments are mostly asking for Star Force. So.
And
like, good. It's like, can you talk about the topic introduced in this thoughtful piece? Like,
so I feel like I shouldn't be wearing the Servbot mask because you don't get to see his like facial expressions, but the Servbot mask is great.
It makes everything lovely.
You see me wearing a mask?
I like the skateboarding in this game, though,
Your
says Craig Rock.
girlfriend
Is that
sent
a
me to
thing?
find you.
Yeah, well, there's one.
I can't hear you through the mask.
No, I'm sorry. It's no, you can. Well, I think you can skateboard. It's like one of the various vehicles you can get.
Okay, we'll have to talk about this later. You know how to use that gun?
I've never fired at a person.
Turn it down?
Yes.
All right, I'll cover you from here. You need to stick to the shadows.
Number 5,
Try to get close to the
number
target,
5.
okay?
And what am I supposed to do when I get
I hope
close?
that's a little better. Just checked on Amazon with
solution
Prime.
would be to shoot
This
the
is
guy.
only like 15 bones currently.
Wow.
Love
But
that
if you
gamer
can't do
discount.
So there's also the triple
Yeah.
collection
busy dodging
thing
your
that's got
bullets and stay
this
out of
and
trouble.
Dead Rising 2
Are
and
you
Dead
up to
Rising
it?
2 off the record. And I
I'm a
saw
lot
the
better with the
bundle
camera.
on PSN is
But yeah, I'll give it a
$59.49, so you save a whole 50 cents if you buy
All right.
the 3-game bundle. But yeah, if you
Next
use
time he reloads,
actually, I don't know.
I'll
I
lay
think they're
down a
staggering the
suppressive fire.
physical releases. So right now, this is the only physically available one.
I'm counting on you.
Really? You can buy just this
Make your
game
way over
physically.
Yeah, for $20.
Yeah.
But you get 20% off with Amazon Prime.
Is there a dry spell of games right now?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thunk they would have each got individual discs.
But I bet even for a 10-year-old game, this is probably a pretty heavy download.
Yeah, it was like 8 gigs.
But yeah, a lot of the storefronts in this are like, some of them are just for fun, and there are also
Yeah.
there are also references to people who worked at Capcom
Really?
back then. and
Yeah, a
some-
buddy of ours on Facebook is posting a bunch of like secret stuff. He's the name of one of the hardware stores.
But yeah, there's a lot of these
You
stores
pull it
because
up.
when you got to think of like a dozen or more storefronts, you're gonna start calling them like Brett's Bistro. Why not? Here we go. Like, you're gonna get some of that stuff.
Some
in
of
there.
them are slightly more clever. Let me see if I can look this fella up. I'm not going to call out his name because he said I'll post these for as long as anybody cares, and Capcom doesn't tell me to stop.
I mean,
What is he saying? Riverfield Jewelry in the Alfresca Plaza. The name
Whoa.
came from the surname of the director, Yoshinoro Kawano, which literally means river fields. Teresa's Oven.
So right now you have like some. Oh wait, are you fighting? I guess you're fighting. This box with this jug of chocolate milk.
It's a coffee creamer, and it's really good at healing you for some reason. I never understood that.
Also flammable? Why is coffee creamer flammable?
Oh, actually,
Are you hurt?
Not anymore.
You're running so slow. Action bot.
Send that bitch.
So did you just stumble upon like a boss encounter?
Yeah, well, this one's like a mandated one.
Yeah, I had this. Well, one, I didn't have a 360 when this came out. I think I played it for the first time while cat sitting at your house. And it was strangely a hard game for me to get into. I did like what Greg talked about. I had the zen-like moment of like let's just kill zombies for a while. But I wanted the game to tell me more about where to go and what to do. And
I mean, that's what the Crazy Taxi arrows are for.
Yeah.
It does. It's just like you have to start deciding between courses of action, and that's where personally I just start getting tripped up because I'm like, I don't mind having to make like a choice or a few choices, but the game is like decide a lot of things, and then ideally you'll play it again.
Why don't you shoot that guy, dude?
You trying to take a picture of him? Like, man, that is Carlito's way right there, kicking you in the butt.
Face in the face of people.
You're about to die, dude.
Cool. Hey, look.
Coffee creamer, life fully restored.
Plus, I've got like 8 places I can get more food at right there.
Worth Nintendo says, so when does the HD remake of the Wii version of Dead Rising come out? Chop till you drop? Probably.
Boy, howdy.
Hell freezes over. Right. This is almost typical of Dave's. A Dave shooter stream.
Hey.
Dave, shoot at him.
Boy, what's happening?
I should be waiting for him to reload.
He's shooting his gun? You only got 17 bullets. Dave, throw hot sauce and shaving cream at him.
The one thing I did like that made Frank West kind of an endearing protagonist is that he's not overweight, but he's not. He does not have the sculpted body of a typical game hero. And especially when you look at other Capcom heroes, it's like he's not Dante. He's not a fighting game character. He's just like a dude who's looks kind of normal and has no athletic prowess whatsoever, and hits the ground from like that level and like thud.
I forget where we were talking about it, but there is a Dead Rising movie somewhere, and Rob Riggle was cast as Frank West.
Perfect.
That's perfect. It is perfect. Somebody had mentioned like that movie is impossible to find now. I think
Crackle?
it was a Crackle exclusive for a while, but like has no physical edition and isn't available for
I thought
rent
there was a
digitally.
disc of that.
I don't know. I can look.
I feel like Buddy Greg made a post about it at some point. Where's he going?
Our buddy also had somebody in the comments had a giant list of the like prospective titles for this game, and they're all kind of Dead Bee, The Body Which Wiggles. This is literally from Internal. Ben Judd said this on a show called Top Secret. 10 Days was the considered title.
It's Ben.
Hell Mall.
Thanks for your help.
Hell Mall.
Hell Mall.
The name's Brad.
Wicked Dead. Born in Hell.
I'm Frank West.
Paparazzi of the Dead.
Photojournalist. And right now, I'd rather have an explanation than your thanks.
I don't think anybody shakes hands in this game because the finger models are not built to.
Sorry.
Maybe they think
I've got
touching
nothing to
will
tell
transmit the virus. Maybe that's what's going on.
Is that the guy from the first 2 seasons of Dexter? Surprise, motherfucker.
I don't know what Jesse told you.
I used to
But
watch
as far as I'm
Crackle on my
concerned,
PSP, says
we're
Greg.
really working together.
All the Seinfeld I could
So
handle.
you cover your zombie story.
Oh,
Leave the
thank you,
rest to
Lacquerware.
us.
Yes, they did release it physically eventually,
you
and
guys
it
are looking for
was a
someone
Crackle
here.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Thank you, Lacquerware. Wink.
Also,
Yeah, if you
tell-
got any links to good articles about Dead Rising Lacquerware, you
Where
should
did
post
you
them in the
help
chat.
I help
You
you.
tell this was 10 years ago because he's a photojournalist. Nowadays he'd be Snapchatting the whole thing.
And nowadays he'd be a drone.
Check out these vines I got.
It's high noon. Wild Range.
Damn. You're one hell of a journalist, aren't you, Frank?
What?
The thing about a lot of these games,
hot-headed,
Capcom
underhanded,
games
hotshot
or Dead Rising
paparazzi
games,
with nothing
Resident
better
Evil
to
gets
do
it to me
than
too
to
with some
invade
of the later
people's
ones, 4, 5, and
privacy.
6. They seem David Lynchy,
I try.
where the way humans interact is
got
like
a point.
almost correct, but like not, and no one would talk like that, and no one would like say these lines. Like you would be a little bit more direct when you're surrounded by zombies, and not
You
like
win, Frank.
let's shoot the shit for 7 minutes while we
Let's
just
work
get to know each other. It's like, no. But it's fun because it just seems it's this
Jesse
dreamlike
and I
state
are
where it's like
DHS agents.
surreal.
And yes,
And
You're a
that-
hell of a
Man,
pop culture
that
observer.
picture.
You're with Homeland Security.
Also, you can tell.
Well,
like,
Dave,
they
terrorist or
updated it
something?
so that like now you can see the jaggies in the eyeballs of the.
Yeah.
see, look at those reflections though, right off
Took
that surf
picture
bot
in the
head.
entrance plaza.
You
Right
could
near
use
the
that
front
to stream
door.
complaints about Overwatch.
The entrance
The
plaza.
hell is Overwatch? I'm more of a Battleborn bro.
Hey, so do I have your permission to cover this story?
It is a ridiculous image.
I need it in writing.
Here's that great mall music. Mall.
Yeah, but Sony loyalists are getting their first crack at this game. It's very weird to think about. Usually, nothing stays exclusive.
Yeah, 1 and 3 are with the holdouts, and 3 obviously still there. But
Is 3 still Xbox, PC exclusive?
Xbox and PC.
So not exclusive at all. What a weird world we
just
live
not Sony. And if you're counting the Wii U, then it's also not on that. But yeah, if somehow you missed what the bit with Dead Rising was, like it was, here's a mall, which means the mall's going to be filled with a bunch of stuff, which means you can interact with it, use almost everything as a weapon, put on goofy outfits, and then 2 added the crafting stuff where you're going to like, well, if I have nails and a baseball bat, I should build a board with a nail and it's so big, it destroys us. Satisfying dong from that pan.
Man. That was a joke I didn't make intentionally, and then people threw it back at me. I'm like, what are you talking about? What did I do?
Satisfying dong.
I asked, Doug Lombardi?
Duke.
No, it's Doug. Whether what the new weapons were in Left 4 Dead 2, and he said a frying pan. I'm like, sweet. When you hit somebody, you get a satisfying dong? And he looked at me like I was crazy because I didn't make that joke intentionally. I love hitting people with frying pans. It's like comedy staple. That is a satisfying dong. It's so satisfying you can taste it.
It's an El Kabong.
Yes.
This was never fun.
What,
Later on,
outside?
there's at least like some local youths that are like terrorizing this area that make it fun, but making this trip is not.
But this looks like, I mean, I'm from the Midwest, and we got a lot of huge-ass malls with a lot of space, but, like, this courtyard is obscene. This is like a college campus.
Where, you know, NSYNC would play or whatever.
This is where Debbie Gibson would rock a sold-out show.
Like, when you start getting dithering effect when the world is too far away, and the other side of the mall is, like, starting to fade out.
Yeah.
That means this mall is huge.
And this has nothing to do with Romero zombies. I can't believe we...
Nothing.
Well, it doesn't. It's weird that, like, the zombie genre wasn't so overloaded. You needed to make that distinction in 2006.
And it's on the box cover.
It has to
legally.
be. Legally.
You cannot...
I'm guessing. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm like, why else
Yeah,
would it
I'm
be
just
there?
like, this, like, needless distinction, but I guess it's like zombies in a mall.
Yeah.
Cover
This
our
has only
ass.
happened once for some reason. Because this is following Zack Snyder's remake, which is one of the best things Zack Snyder's ever done.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I haven't watched it probably since 04, but I remember really liking it.
I've watched it several times since. It's great. It's one of the best zombie movies in that it keeps a frightening tone and is hilarious in several parts. And they shoot a baby.
They have a zombie baby.
Yeah, they shoot a baby in the face. That makes every movie amazing.
I do like when you get the ability to stomp on their heads and like crowd surf on their heads.
Crocodile Dundee style. Coming on 30 days.
Yes. The movie's almost 30 years old. Get ready.
Hey,
Nice.
Let's see Frank West's face for a little while.
That's what I came here to do. Is wear those
I don't think I
pants.
can do that.
We should do something.
Well, I think I have to like find a. Kids call a selfie.
Hey. Nice happy trail.
0.
I have a body a lot like Frank West. Get fatter. This sucks.
I think the next time I go back to the click here, we'll fill it. How's that?
Wow,
Okay, this is
nice.
good. You got a little head hole. Jesus, those eyes.
Ratman.
All right.
Wow, Mumford Sloan just said, what would anyone say is the moment when zombies became oversaturated in the media? And Mumford Sloan responded, Fear the Walking Dead is by far the worst AMC show of all time. Damn.
That does seem like the point of no return. Where
Yeah.
It's like you did the spin-off
You have
when this.
an adaptation of a comic book, a spin-off adaptation to an adaptation of a comic book.
This
Hey,
guy.
Carson.
This guy drove me nuts.
Did he?
Yeah. This is you're nearing the point where I was like, I can't take this. Like, I just have to constantly make decisions because, like, you'll get orders on your phone, but then he wants you to do stuff. I can't. It's been literally 10 years, so I don't remember. But I just felt too pulled in too many different directions, and I restarted like 5 times. It's like, no, I'll find a way to do this all in one run. And I was like, oh wait, this is Majora's Mask. I can't.
Well, even George Romero's made 2 or 3 follow-ups to Day of the Dead, which took 20 years. There's like Diary of the Dead, Land of the Dead, and it's. I think that's one of those instances where like he lost the rights to that movie so wholly and completely of the original Night of the Living Dead, which is amazing and fell into the public domain. Wow. You can watch it for free on archive.org. I can embed it right here if I wanted to, and it's so public domain. Some asshole, like in the DVD era, went and shot new scenes for the movie and made a director's cut from someone who wasn't George Romero.
I'm a director. Oh, I do remember this. He demands a picture, and like he'll start attacking the zombies, but like his kicks are so wide-reaching they would hurt me. Ugh.
There's more fit critics for Frank West. Sadly, Frank West right now. Especially if you heard bonus time this week, our Patreon exclusive bonus podcast, patreon.com/lasertime.
Yeah.
And yes, Frank Westista, I'll take it.
Which does, while the Rob Riggle casting was like, damn, that's really good, he's also too fit. As a former Marine. Or was he Ranger or was he Marine?
What did Jewel call him on the roast?
Oh,
he looks like a...
You look like every dad who can't handle having a gay son. She brought the fire.
Perfect. Try a little harder, old timer.
But hey, we can't control the ads in the front of the Twitch, Ghost Little.
Man, I wish it was brought to you by Bud Light.
Yeah, me too.
I know it's the garbage beer, but man, you want to pay me to say I like it, get ready.
Bud Light is fucking awesome.
Bud Light is the best.
Pop the top on a crisp Bud Light.
Bud Light with lime.
Now with lime and it's fucking sweet. Sprite and Bud Light. I hate this game. This game isn't on PC. Don't feel like playing the others that are on PC. Greg Rock, didn't you just say that?
It just came out on PC.
It just came out on PC.
It's on PC. Reload that Steam.
Yep. Hey, you got one. So this is the mechanic I never really got into either. Photography, but is that like a? Would you consider that a cornerstone of the Dead Rising series?
Well,
no, it's only for Frank.
But it was added in the second one, right? With Off the Record.
Well, because you're Frank, but you don't have it as Chuck Green at all.
Is it something you missed when you played Dead Rising 2 for the first time, Dave?
A little bit, yeah. But they added in the they added in the combining ability.
Hey, that's a trope. Which you can't sync up. Thank you, Brando. On Steam for $20.
Smile.
I got them curves. Thanks, Randolph. That one big one.
Can you do
on my belt.
a Sandler that veers in and out of Owen Wilson?
You know, honestly, McDonald's is fucking awesome. Every time I eat a Cinnabon, I'm like, ka-chow. Surprised Sandler didn't do
Hey, it's a
zombies
Mega
yet.
Man watch. I forgot about that. Texture on his watch.
I'm guessing that would put Sandler into rated R territory, which he doesn't normally do. I think only That's My Boy is for some reason rated R, and Dave is now the That's My Boy expert. Because we both read more about the movie than anybody has, and probably will for the next 5 years.
Night dehumidifier Bud Light if water had an expiration date.
Randolph, these brains are fucking awesome.
So
human flesh is the shiznit.
So this does have some sort of combos things where
Does
you
it?
can combine 2 foods into like a puree drink and it'll usually have an effect. So I think this one is called Spitfire. So I think I actually
Try pretzels and cheese. Oh wait, combo's already good though.
I don't know what Spitfire does. I thought it would make me Spitfire.
Well,
Let's see if I drop this and drop this and drop this.
pick up all my crap. Who could have seen that
Dave
coming?
is dead. Ooh, garden shears.
Wait, unless. Nope.
You did it! Nice horror. This was meme before meme.
Hey, there you go. What the hell?
Not fire, but
This horse can shoot shit out of his neck.
So Tangus is the way people hate him. You'd think he was Saddam Hussein.
Wow.
Oppressing the people of Iraq is fucking awesome.
Wow, are we gonna get to a point where a kid wouldn't know the reference of Saddam Hussein?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, we gotta be getting there
Nice.
soon.
Yeah, there's been nobody good since Hitler. He's probably the best.
But he's there. Here's a picture of him shaking hands with Donald Rumsfeld.
Yeah.
Who put him there?
Saddam Hussein was the Hitler of our time. The Beatles of our times. The Beatles of Hitlers.
How do I jettison this room?
With an Adam Sandler impression. Take it, Elston.
Despots are fucking
There you go. Round the clock CNN coverage is fucking awesome. Saddam Hussein was legit in Hot Shots. That's true. That was the real Saddam Hussein. What a gift.
Yeah. Made the room erupt with laughter though when they dropped that bomb next to his pool.
So why don't we do something?
He's trying. This is just the speed at which
Why are
the
you
game
running
moves.
like that?
I am a little hurt.
Oh, you're real hurt now.
Oh man. Oh, your WWE 2K16
Finally came into practice.
There we go.
Finally kicked out.
Is that really a wall kick? That looks like sick midair splits.
ID Minifier said, "These kids, they'll never know the simple joy of a Saddam insane joke." Yeah, you'll never know the joy of picking up a bootleg Bart Simpson's t-shirt where he's farting in Saddam's face.
Yeah. Or all the Mad Magazine jokes you're going to miss out on. And Mad Magazine in general.
And magazines in general.
Magazines, wow. There's nothing about that sentence
Yeah.
that someone under 15 will relate to. Oh, magazines. Is that crap at the supermarket?
Alrighty.
It's only in the aisle next to the gum?
Randolph says at least the loading is fast. The loading is significantly faster.
Yeah, loading is good.
I do remember being kind of... Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Are we seeing this? Rated A. Oh.
This is real.
Hey.
Meet Brad. Liz.
Hey, it's me.
Man, I've never been.
That wasn't bothering you.
He was a zombie. I've never been nostalgic for an ad, but if they did a nostalgia run of the Meet Brad, I would be
I
like,
think it's just very. Is that too specific to us though?
Liz.
Do you think if YouTube is targeting ads, like it
Yeah.
was probably showing like 30 something, like early 30 somethings?
What was the
Zeus?
ad? Zeus?
Zeus.
Was it a dating app?
Yes, a dating app.
But like, there was a point where like we were in the office and like every day for weeks,
Yeah.
like having to upload videos, check the official accounts. Did this RE video load? Did this trailer load okay? Every time, Liz.
So
Meet Brad.
you knew what somebody was doing at the job. You could just hear in the distance.
And we had a Liz in the office, so it was like,
Jordan Rodkey says, "I found a black Weird Al doll at a flea market. Not the bar. Buying it was my biggest regret. My biggest bootleg regret was being in Italy and Bart Simpson was farting and knocking down the Leaning Tower of Pisa and saying something in Italian followed by man. I'm like, why didn't I just buy that? It was everywhere. It was like $3.
were you carrying too many pizzas in both hands? Is that what was going on? You could put some of them in.
Oh, it was the fucking WAP racism. I don't like this. Turn it on me. Racism's not funny when it happens to you, apparently.
Wait, or was it just one big meatball?
Oh, come on. Come on. Nah, it was a big of the tomato sauce. It's some gabagool.
Nice.
My dehumidifier says Zeus isn't a dating app. It's a rip. He wrestled Rip and no holds barred. No. ZOOSK. Zeus. Why am I plugging this?
Hi, I'm Aaron. Why is he hitting you?
I think I'm supposed to like.
It's Donkachino.
Jesus.
Idiot.
That looks like Quentin Tarantino.
Okay. Beating up a guy with a horse mask.
My minimalist clothing store, okay?
Okay? Come on, guys. I mean, come on. This look like dead end.
No weapon? Oh, there we go.
So are you
Recruiting him.
recruiting him? This is my problem. Like, what do you want me to do, game? Because I can do anything. What am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah, do you have orders from...
What are you supposed to be doing right now?
I can bring them back to the base or whatever.
But instead you just stand in front of him for 2.5 minutes?
Well, so you gotta wait for them to join.
Bert Thompson. Aaron Swoop, my favorite Transformer.
So give Aaron this.
It's not my favorite Transformer. Not even my favorite Dinobot.
Yeah!
But the Swoop figure was pretty hard to find, so I didn't have one. My friend had a Swoop. It was great.
No idea what you're even doing.
For
Transformers.
now, I can bring them with me.
Come on!
So
Follow me!
these are the. This is another one of the cruxes of the
They
game.
are
Where
not
like,
smart, by the way.
yeah, where you have to escort people back to the base, and of course they are not smart.
Come on!
Schmirt. Man, that knife is pretty fucking powerful.
Smart.
Girl.
In the jewelry store, no less.
What?
I want my baby
What
back,
is
baby back,
happening,
baby back.
Dave?
She's struck with grief.
And you're slicing her, clipping her at the very least.
Why? Who is attacking who? Is she like turning into a zombie? Is that what's happening?
No, she's sad because her baby's dead.
Was it shot in the face and Don's dead?
Not what it looked like. I'll find your baby, but first you should definitely get out of this thing where the zombies can't get you.
Or can you just slash him over the counter? One for you.
She seems pretty fortified here, to be honest.
So there is a lot of this, like, really just tons of written dialogue you gotta just select.
Is that what you're doing? I'm not even paying attention.
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but
There you go.
what's his face? Otis.
The third
they haven't
day.
fixed that. He'll still like call you, and if you somehow get bit or something while he's doing whatever spiel, he'll call you back and say, "That's rude. Don't hang up on me."
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, here's what I was saying.
God, I forgot about that. This is where the moon will crash into the mall at the end of the 3-day period.
I grow like this has to be some sort of fetish. I guess since everything is, yeah.
It's Adrian's Revenge o'clock.
Oh my god.
And now there's
This is a Crimson Head.
Do they get stronger at night? What? Really? I really don't know shit about this game. This game's Japaneseness is showing. Slacker, where?
Come on! Follow me!
Dave.
Nice work, Dave.
Follow me! Come on!
Do you think they'll be able to avoid zombies?
Come on!
I bet they can't.
Follow me! Come on!
99 killed. Is that a zombie counter, I guess? One more, you got 100, Dave. Get it, get him.
God, look at those
There
food
we go.
prices.
Yeah.
Yay!
10
I
years
got a
ago, baby.
bonus. Let's see, what can I get here?
Kingu oil.
And sauce. Yum.
It's only a weapon, obviously.
Hey, Bert.
I
The other
save
guy-
these. Orange juice is another very powerful thing. And that-
I was reading an article about the sales of orange juice being in a rapid decline. People don't like it, and the illusion that it was healthy for you is now no longer exists. It's 80% sugar, and everyone knows it.
Just eat an orange.
Eat an orange, baby.
My favorite way to eat an orange, for what it's worth.
So what are you supposed to actually be doing?
He's escorting these people back to the base, Chris. But they're
But I've
slow.
also got this mission with this guy.
He's trying to multitask. This is what the game looks like.
I thought
That's
of
the
that too.
photo
and
I
didn't
took earlier.
Ooh,
Is that where the Down with the Sickness cover plays?
Movie Land. That's Universal Studios' original name. Should be what Universal Studios is called, considering like none of that shit is Universal Studios properties.
Frank, you gotta wear that right now? Is that...
Nice midriff, Frank. I'm getting too old for this shit.
But yeah, the best way to eat an orange is like a successful marriage.
I
by
could
the
eat a
way.
peach for hours.
So I have left Leah behind. But,
Bye, Leah.
yeah.
Are we gonna watch her health dwindle?
Yeah.
Oh, look at it go! Why'd you leave her behind?
I don't know. I haven't time to wait. It's a stream, man.
Now you're getting it, David.
Sir, if you could just
Look at
kindly
her
come
join
with
her
us, we
baby,
can
says
wrap
Pasta
this whole
Bird.
thing up.
No, I'm not leaving until you can
Absolutely,
guarantee
sir.
me safe
I'm
passage.
afraid
Just
to
open
roll
this
it.
gate. Just open this gate. It's for your protection. Just
I am not
let us-
opening any
Oh,
gate.
I wish I could go to
Thank you
Universal
very
Hell
much. I'm
Horror
going to
Nights.
stay
I've only
right
went
here.
once.
Dr.
but it
Barnaby.
was so
Sir.
fun.
Thank you and goodbye.
Dr. Barnaby?
Barnaby!
Does seem pretty safe in there.
Yeah.
Oh God, are we really gonna do a
what
Flintstones
happened?
game tomorrow? Am I still on the hook for that?
We are,
You can't just arrest him.
seems like a good idea.
He turned down my offer to protect him. Said he isn't going anywhere until I can guarantee a secure route out of here.
You can ride me. I'm a horsey.
Jesse has a direct line to HQ. The first thing we need to do is to call for backup.
Man, those arms.
Is that a Pokemon parody on his shirt? I just noticed that.
Ratman?
Elson, can you
Ah,
hand me
looks like a
my
Batman.
Kermit glass? Ah, yes. Fresh water.
You're in the entrance plaza.
Oh!
Potato chips. Get rid of this gun.
Why?
Because they're not useful.
Oh my
and-
god, look at what they're doing!
Really?
Look at what they're doing!
Ah, I missed it.
They're just running at each other and we're stuck.
There's that Otis charm.
Yes. Because you did something.
You're in Plaza.
Wait, he sounds like the guy from Metal Gear, says Greg Rock. Does he?
Shit, he's gonna call me again because I interrupted him. Give me two.
Hey, Bert.
I'm a real ace with this broken mop.
Modern businessman. That's what I call
All right,
myself.
here we go. Let's class him up. Let's class him up. He's ready. He's put in his dime as a joke store.
Yeah.
There we
You
go.
take
Much
off the
better.
horse mask?
Much
Can't.
better.
You can't?
I need a separate like head thing.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
Isn't there an ocular?
Maybe if
Monocle
we
or
see like
something?
sunglasses or something somewhere, but
Are you kidding?
yeah, I'm not kidding.
You can't take off a hat?
There might be, but I haven't. It's been so long that I can't remember how. It's usually you go back into the main base, and that's where all the clothes you've found so far are.
Mm-hmm.
These are ladies.
Is there a tiara? Fancy tiara? Jordan Rodkey says he looks like a classy BoJack Horseman.
I bet there's a sports hat or something.
Daisy Pro calls mud.
Football helmet.
Hey!
Beanie.
Skateboard. This time
Nice.
is dead.
Uh-oh.
Let's fucking skate!
Tony Hawk.
We
Tony Hawk. Nice, Dave. You're doing a great job there. Is that a manual?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
the tension in his legs is out of control.
Whoa! That's a weird.
I bet the physics for the skateboard was
Yeah, it feels great.
a lot of time spent on it. Hey, Microsoft Store.
You do a wall run on the glass?
Tell
on,
you
grind
who
that
you
shit,
are.
dog.
Tell you that you're close, but no cigar.
Oops,
I don't want to hear it.
To the extreme.
Now I got no cigar stuck in my head.
That would have been a good name for this Sotenga Skater
Right.
Die.
There's that Japanese font. That is in Japan a lot. Does that font have a name? That font that is like Japanese words written in English. Eh.
Romanization?
Don't know of a font that I would so specifically tie to Japanese. Sounds like Homer. Dan Castellaneta cast as Random Wailing.
The Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Does that not sound like or at least an imposter for Dan Castellaneta?
Call me the pot dealer.
You're having a lot of pot luck today, David.
A Mega Man watch?
Yes. Is it? I said that like 6 times. It's a Mega
that a
Man
Mega Man
watch. It's a Mega Man watch. It's
Weird
a
stuff
Mega Man
happening with
watch.
the weapons right now.
Which I'm surprised they didn't make a real one to sell.
Knife is crazy effective as far as
It's
the weapons
almost
are gone.
dead though.
Almost dead?
Well, you can only use items a certain amount of time.
See how it's flickering?
That's a weird glitch.
Pay no attention to the inventory
Are you-
One of these
management.
is a weight plate.
Are you wandering through here with no...
I got that. I'm following that. Now
Yeah, all right, buddy. Let's put on that 2006
Yeah,
#1
lift
track, "Sexy
your
Back,"
thigh.
#1 this week.
It
was.
Yeah, but... Oh my god.
Yes.
Mirror physics!
Those are developers, I'm guessing.
Yeah, one of the developers is Sam Jackson. Yes, I made this game.
And I make it again.
Hot off the snakes on a plane.
Possibly like, wait, he's wearing some kind of vision.
Yeah.
Frank.
Food court. They got that double lariat. Doesn't do that in NBC, I don't think.
So what are you supposed to do now?
Answer the telephone.
A lot of David Cross references on this. It's my chicken.
So I had to drop this weapon to answer the phone.
That's a two-hander. Frank.
It's basically the Ghostbusters car.
It's the Ecto-1.
Hey, that's a spicy meat.
That's a Mega Man one.
Was it?
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
Outside of graphical improvements, as worth mentioning, are there any other new features to
My
the
body.
original version? I mean,
I think just frame rate, loading times,
all that stuff.
I don't think like they. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they added certain elements into this to make it, you know, easier to play, or like there's only one save file, I guess, or I don't know.
No, there's multiple save files.
There is multiple.
Randolph is pointing out, by the way you're using that weight, Dave, it's clear you don't even lift. Bro. Anyone else?
Here we go.
What? There's a rumble mode in Rocket League? What mean?
Stay out of Riverdale.
Cut it out, eyeball. The Stand By Me reference.
I heard that in Toys R Us every day.
Alright, looks like we found our next contestant.
Going for a nice walk during the zombie apocalypse.
Leave me and my girlfriend alone.
It's a real May-December relationship. That man looks 80 years old with his teenage girlfriend.
May, December?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
It's a difference of time and date.
That's not fun.
Why did we build the jail right next to the mall?
You have to build jails next to lakes, people. I can't stress this enough.
So are you actually on a mission now?
Well, you got to go wherever this arrow is pointing, but on the way there, this happens, and you can choose to like interact with this event or not. Oh, poor Swoop.
Hey, Swoop is dead.
Man, that means Swoop no see nothing. It's a Transformers the movie reference. You can listen to our Bandcamp's commentary track.
Hey, baby.
Bandcamp, latest time.
Bandcamp.com.
And the Blu-ray for the movie released today on Amazon.
Did it?
Please go shop with
right.
the Amazon links on latesttimepodcast.com. Buy it and then watch the commentary with us. It's my favorite movie almost of all time.
Wow.
It's a big week for Blu-rays.
It is. Godzilla 1984.
Civil War?
And what movie called Civil War?
Some Civil War crap. Who cares?
Sorry. You listen to POD apparently?
Wow. Lordy.
Where's the big show?
No, this is probably not POD. I'm guessing.
That would have cost money.
It sounds like a slight variant of another band. Let's call them the Beastie Brothers. So what you need?
Are they still stuck on the tree? I really hope they're just like.
They do get stuck a lot. But
Man, Bert's hanging in there.
yeah.
Do you have any weapons right now?
No, I could go to like one of those alcoves and probably find one, but I'm just gonna keep going.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell. How'd you do that?
It's a new thing I.
Stacy Process, I got the Transformers movie and the Artist Collection today. The Spirit of Brett compelled.
Wow. But no Godzilla, huh? Really? You're gonna let me down like that?
That's right. September is Brett's over as far as the Monday night movies go. Followed by Dave Sember in November and what's it?
Cranuary?
Cranuary is,
And January is just January.
none of this is true, but it makes me laugh saying it.
I mean, we can make it true. It's within our power.
We're talking about the Monday night movie. I mean, we're kind of scaring people away with these choices, but I wouldn't trade watching Ernest Goes to Jail last night with everybody.
I had a great time.
I thought it was amazing.
The 21 people who sat through it with us, we had a great time. Everyone else,
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Fuck.
What were you doing last night that
Unbelievable.
was so important?
Yeah. You
Oh,
watch-
making money for my food. Ugh.
Watch a stream of a dumb 10-year-old game.
Alright, here we go. This is a good one.
Christmas.
God damn it.
Oh, can't.
Or just a call again.
My shoes.
Why does he keep calling?
Oh, God, I hate this guy. Wow, look at the core strength it takes to do that from the
Space Rider. Worth Nintendo says, "Hey Dave, we getting a cheap podcast this week." Also,
Yeah.
who do you think's gonna win this? CWC?
That's tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube a year later, it was Mr. Black. That's who won. Is that a Mega Man launch?
I think a good thing to stream with is this confrontation, which is one of the most notable psychopaths in the game.
And psychopaths are what they call the bosses. Hey,
They're the humans who have been driven mad.
that's a knife. Why am I referencing Crocodile Dundee? That's 2 in one stream.
It shows the staying power of Paul Hogan.
I
Wonder what he's doing now.
just looking at the gross of that thing, that it
Oh,
like
yeah,
cost
killed.
$8 million and made $300 million.
$300 million.
In the 80s? Like,
Yeah.
was there a more profitable movie ever made? Adjusted for inflation, that's insane.
Yeah. Man. That is some lightning in a bottle.
How much did it make? Oh, about 100 times its budget. Oi.
I bought the biggest boomerang that comes.
And then I became irrelevant in a year. Did you guys see CM Punk fight over the weekend? Says Montel Williams. We talked about it on bonus time. There's some bats over there, Dave. If you want to pick them up.
Really?
Yeah. Behind you.
Good.
I can see bats in the dark, people. His oopsie debut. Dave saw it, I believe.
This sounds like
Ultimate
the Shield is trying to start, and the opening credits can't quite get there.
So this guy's still outside.
Yeah. They are until I kill them.
Can you kill him?
You can, and then you get to take their car. But they're
Take their
really
car
cool.
where?
You drive it all around this area.
But not
and then over
inside?
zombies. I don't think so. You can drive into tunnels
Ooh,
with
a
it.
rock.
Did it?
It's an apple.
Did it? Nice, delicious apple.
Ground apples.
You know we'll be talking this shit right here.
I like how the horse's head moves.
It's really weird.
Look at
They are
this.
not
There's like, there's so little tree real estate here, and they keep hitting the
They
horse.
are Austin Powersing it right
Could
now.
you just run up and stab them?
I could, but they could run over me.
Do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
I
Give
don't.
it a shot.
I
I
want to
haven't
see
saved
them.
him forever.
I wanna see them
I want to
done
get to
in.
the psycho.
Oh God! They're defending themselves somehow. Oh no! Oh God! This doesn't.
First
look
blood
good.
is on your hands, you guys.
Can you sprint?
He is sprinting. It's a Geo. Oh no! There.
Oh my
Thank
God! My heart
I'm
was in
pretty
my
sure I
throat.
left Bird outside.
Oh yeah, Blair Witch is a good point too. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's a good little article we could put together.
Bird is gonna die.
But
So how do you save?
You gotta find turlets or
Hilarious.
that's John
Or a couch.
Turlet. That's his actual person.
Disembowel.
Disembowel. I don't like that bowel thing. Yes! Those fucking space shuttles. Space shuttles, kids, are what we used to do when we would dare to dream. Now we just spend money on ground wars.
Or conversely, we're gonna focus on the problems on Earth rather than creating those problems on other planets.
No, but there's a metaphorical message that
I know,
needs to
I know.
send. Instead, we need a new gigantic plane that costs $1 billion to fight that next air superiority war we all know is coming. We all know
You're
the next
talking to
war
the
will be
guy
fought in the air.
Who loves watching shit from like the 1950s and just the idea that like it's not to whether we will go to space,
Yeah.
it's when and how much.
It's how much.
And how often we'll go. Probably every day. And that never happened. All those dreams of an entire populace just Completely
Death of
unfounded.
the Cold War and the Challenger exploding is like, oh, well, fuck us. We'll never do this.
stop dreaming.
Stop dreaming. Everything sucks. Just stay here.
Your
Which
job-
is fine to a degree, because rather than build a colony on the moon, we should just find a way to build that same colony in like the desert where people could live
Stop
on
worrying
Earth.
about how to get to Mars and figure out which job you think will suck the least for 30 years.
Yeah.
Ooh, a gun. big man, Dave.
Even though I would totally love to go to the moon, I would also rather people had places to live.
Wow, that dehumidifier. I'm noticing a startling lack of RKOs and super kicks and zombies in this Dead Rising game.
It's a simpler time. Yeah, that kick is great.
Like the second Saints Row had an RKO in it.
Back then it was a diamond cutter.
Whoa!
Actually, I guess Orton was pretty big by this point, wasn't he? 06?
Yes, he was.
Botanka says humanity tried its best and failed. The lesson here is never try.
Man, they are really ripping through here.
Is that a save point?
No, but it is. It's more like an unsafe point.
The one boss everybody knows because it's one of the screenshots released in 2006.
Bart, you want to see my jigsaw and clown makeup?
Man, the texture on that hair.
You think you know how to take this guy down? You think you got what it takes?
I will probably die. And I didn't save it all during the stream, so.
It's probably a good way to call it. We're going to have a surprise follow-up stream today. Yeah, but you got to check it out on YouTube.
Everyone died.
He is not handling this well. I love cocaine!
All the happy people are left on this fun ride.
Oh my
kill
god!
those dolls!
Wow, intentional frame rate.
Ride, Gramps.
Foster Birds is dying and starting over is par for the course in this game. Though.
Zombies come back.
Well, this is like the end of that movie Clifford.
Fun at all.
So lucky I was here to understand that reference. Jesus Christ, Clifford.
Jesus, this guy.
Best voice acting award goes to Snazzy One.
Adam the clown. Oh, he can block that shit.
You can block gunshots.
Wow, look at that roll. Holy cow. Yes! Oh, man, I thought he was going to end up in another game.
Whoa!
Oh, Frank.
Oh, no, Dave's
Oh,
fucked.
boy.
Oh, shit, balls!
Oh, Frank. Get it. Oh, can you survive? Oh, thank
You
God.
did it! Drink some
Of course you
OJ?
It
Juice
just
up.
the thing that this game does get across well is like it's the intent, like fast-paced combat's a little clunky, but it does get across the like I'm 40 and can't fight vibe pretty well.
Yeah. Speaking of which, listen to bonus time this week.
I'm trying to swing a bat, but this guy is all up my ass. I can't even.
So what are you doing, dude?
I was looking for better weapons, but it didn't really happen.
Anything a weapon, including
Who's
that
gonna kill
valve?
me?
What the fuck happened there?
It's doing that gas in it.
Man, this guy is a bat sponge. I guess in defense of the design, Chainsaw does beat bats. The rule as old as time.
Chainsaw does beat back.
You're doing barely any damage to him.
It's beating the beast call out.
Oh, I can. Damn it. I think I can damage him if I shoot him while he's making.
Why is he so dense with when he can be shot in the head?
Are you not leveled enough?
Is he so crazy that bullets can't penetrate his skull?
on PCP?
Yes, that works with like I was shot in the leg, or in the gore in my back or something, not headshot.
Why would Why would a clown have knives? I guess there's knife answer.
They finally got rid of that when they were like, "Why are these clowns throwing knives at people?" And the song too.
It's like the official soundtrack of pointing out new features in Sega Saturn.
In 1995,
Pop in a ramp cart to expand your memory.
get ready for SegaNet. Jack online with your friends.
Don't miss a single issue, Sega Visions. Your exclusive place to look for cryptic, unfulfilling Sonic information. guns do nothing. There's a
Wow.
knife on the floor, by the way, Dave.
Can't believe this.
That'll help you.
That's just some zombie shit. I stopped doing that shit with the balloon when I realized the counter to it.
There's a knife down there by the blood spatter. Is this Chris up to date on Mr. Robot yet? This is an episode just for him. Ooh, good to know. No, I'm not. I'm 3 episodes into the second season. That's where he is. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Dodge roll.
It did some damage.
Did some damage.
We're almost to the M in his name. Oh man, it's gonna be good. Oh, I'm ready for this. Yes. Oh. We don't
Hey,
have.
that is actually doing stuff.
We don't have particle effects for all a billion gumballs to spill
Running
out of
off
this thing.
fucking double dare prop.
This is what protects the Candy Kingdom, by the way. Yes! Yes! All I wanted. Alright, I'm good. We can go.
This boss fight is some Metal Gear ass shit, says Rendolph.
Oh my god. I'm dizzy!
Oh, I can't pick those up. Those are invisible, disappearing knives, apparently.
I would like to audition for the next Adam the Clown. Oh! That is the most soccer reaction of got hit in the side with a knife. Wow, man, cutting him up.
Run, cutting it. Shoot it!
Oh, Dave.
So close.
Oh, it was full of pubes. How did he get them in there so fast?
Boogers and come in there.
There's no longer
Wow,
money to rest.
man. Shit. Oh, Frank.
Oh, good. Otis has a call from me.
I'm bleeding out.
Are you kidding? Hey, you fighting the boss?
I hear this sick, nasty music emanating from the child's playroom.
All right, I missed that joke when you said it, John W. When you broke the gumball machine and Tom Servo gave his life. How provocation.
All right. Yes, big finish. Big finish. Break it over his head. Oh, big whiff from Frank West. Come on. No. Oh, it's a shit show today.
Tomorrow.
Yes, in the back of the head.
Self-defense. Dave Rutten has done it.
All I wanted was that thing to go. Oh, dear God. Holy shit.
He likes it, so it's fine.
He's gonna barf inside his time now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, he's got a key card. Sweet. God, that's horrific.
Horrific.
Yeah, and I got this sweet thing of candy.
Yes. Well, that seems like a good a place as any to shut down the stream for Dead Rising stream for today. However, if you jump over to our YouTube channel, we are going to stream a little bit of Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, which just came out today as well. A sequel, like Jesus, is that a 10-year-old sequel as well?
Almost.
10-year-old sequel to one of my favorite games.
Yeah, it's like 8 years maybe.
It's so good. It's probably the best Pac-Man game in 20 years. It's amazing.
Here's your ride.
But yes.
Faster, Rip Torn. Jesus, get out of the ride.
But that's it, folks, for today. We are out of here. We'll be back tomorrow with another poop show. Thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to subscribe, all that jazz. Let's go later time.